Center. Second quarter action, Mia Washington with a three-pointer from downtown. And she starts things off in the second quarter with a bang from outside. 11-8. Pope John retakes the lead. Now Leah Wilson tries to answer. No good. Nia Fisher pulls down the board to Washington over her hands and goes out of bounds. And it'll be Belvidere ball. The start of the second quarter is brought to you by Provident Bank. When you bank with Provident Bank, you're backed by the power of commitment. From checking and savings to mortgages and home equity products, Provident is committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Another jump ball between Pope John and Belvidere. It's like the 7th or 8th today. You can see how bad each team wants it. Physicality picked up, giving it their all. Krista Foley will inbound to Soroka, who's got 2 fouls so far for Belvidere. She's guarded by Washington. Still owe you the Pope John full roster. We may do that at halftime, as we'll go ahead and we'll start the second half, giving you the full rosters. Inside Soroka, off the glass. No good rebound by Belvidere, and she's fouled. Number 31 for the Belvidere Lady Cedars goes to the line. That is Ashley Losco. Well, a foul on Rackpen. That's her first, team's first. Off the back rim, no good. Nogovich and Kraus back in for Fisher and Rackpen. Off the back rim, no good. On the second shot, goes out of bounds. Pope John ball. The winner of this game will play the winner of Hunterdon Central and North Hunterdon, the 4-5 matchup going on in Flemington today. That will be 2:30 p.m. next Saturday at Wallkill Valley High School. We will have that for you on Sports Voice TV on YouTube if Pope John gets through. Washington drives the lane and draws the foul. If they don't, then we will not have it, obviously. But number 50, Carolyn Billick with the foul. Washington for 2 shots. I'll tell you about the other matchups in just a minute. First shot good by Mia. Second shot by Mia Washington is good, and it's 13-8. And the press by the Lady Lions. And we've got a foul against Pope John. As head coach John O'Neill, you can see how frustrated he was. And then head coach Peter Torres, equally frustrated. And he's speaking with Natalia Nogovich right now, as that's Natalia's 3rd foul. So she's got to be extremely careful going forward. That's going to hamstring Pope John. Underneath, the shot good by number 50, Carolyn Billick. Here's Fisher on the right wing to Washington. Washington, hop step, shot, she gets her own board, puts it back up. It's a wild shot, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pope John, it'll be Belvidere ball. Lady Cedars hanging in here with 6:10 to go in the second quarter. The second quarter is brought to you by Aquaviva Restaurant and Bar. Great food, craft drinks, and a welcoming atmosphere. Here's Soroka on the right side. Pass down low. Too strong by Losco. And the board goes to Fitzmaurice. Here's Washington now on the left. Mia Washington looking to shoot for 3. Fakes, gives it to Fitzmaurice. Now she drives the baseline. And a charge on Washington. So that's Mia's first foul, but a turnover, giving Belvidere the ball with 5:42 remaining in the second quarter. 13-10, Pope John leading Belvidere. The Lady Lions, the number 1 seed in the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament. You know they want payback if they have to face 'Face Sparta, but they just want to get there and win no matter what. 13-10 Belvidere. 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 Belvid right now, it's not looking great. I'll tell you what, Natalie Soroka with another bucket, and it's 13-12. Pope John's lead is only 1. We keep talking about next Saturday at Wallkill Valley at 2:30. Pope John's got to qualify there first. They've got to win this game. Well, Mia Washington's going to go to the line. And with Nogovic with 3 fouls already, that really is going to put a lot of pressure on Mia in these last 3 quarters. Now, not saying she's not up to it. She is absolutely up to it. But it's a lot to ask. First shot is good. Mia Washington has done things I've seen over the past 2 years that I'm blown away by. So I have no doubt that if head coach Peter Torres says, all right, Mia, lead us across the finish line, she'll do it. But it's a lot to ask. Second shot. Rolls around the rim, falls off. Belvidere with the board, 14-12. Now, double team by by Williams and by Krause. And head coach John O'Neill wants to call time. 14-12, Pope John over Belvidere with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. We'll take a break as well and be back right after this on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for quarterfinal action of the 2026 100 Warren Sussex Girls Basketball Tournament. Mike Formisano here on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. It's 14-12, Pope John leading Belvidere, but the Lady Cedars with the ball looking to tie or take the lead. Natalie Soroka up top being guarded by Washington and by Rose Krause. Over to her left, looking to get it to Leah Wilson. Passes back, now to Soroka again. Soroka, Washington tight on her. Trying to drive on the lane. Shot from the low post, no good. Fisher with the rebound. Washington all the way up court to Krause. What a move by Rose Krause! Switching hands from right to left and back again. And Krause puts it home. 16-12, Pope John. And Soroka out of bounds, Pope John ball. Well, I can't say enough good things about that move by Rose Krause to the basket. She had it in her right hand, switched to her left, and then as making the move to the basket, switched back to her right and finished it off. Beautiful move by Rose Krause. Washington to Fisher. Back to Krause on the right wing. Takes the pick from Fitzmaurice out to Ashley Williams. Now to Fisher, to Washington, from 3. No good off the front rim. Krause with the rebound. Lays it up and good. Rose Krause puts home the rebound from the Washington shot. And Pope John is up with a 6-point lead. Steal by Washington. It's all Mia Washington. Timeout, Belvidere. 20-12, Pope John over Belvidere. As the Lady Lions have opened up a 6-0 run. We'll be back after this on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for quarterfinal action of the 100 Warren Sussex Girls Basketball Tournament for 2026. Mike Formisano along with you on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. Belvidere coming up the court with 3.5 to go in the second quarter. 20-12 now. Pope John. Oh, Ashley Williams looking for a steal there. Almost had it. Wilson drives the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Pope John. Hey, is your pet ready for a spa day? I know I am. Sparta Pet Shop and Spa offers professional grooming, quality products, and personal care you can trust. Shot from Soroka from 3. No good off the front rim. Taken down by Belvidere. Out of bounds. And Pope John with possession with 3:12 to go in quarter number 2. Anyway, as I said, everything else has gone chalk in the other side of the bracket in the 101 Sussex. Sparta is the number 3 seed. They're through. Delaware Valley got through. I think it's a 6. Hackettstown's a 7. And Voorhees is the 2. Washington from 3. Good! Mia Washington knocks another tray down. It's 23-12 as Washington starts to find a hot streak. Soroka pass to Wilson. Washington, look at the steal. Soroka takes it from her. Now Krause, Rose Krause, here she comes. No good, Washington with the rebound, and she puts it home. So Washington and Krause both stepping up in the absence of Natalia Nokovic with 3 fouls. And it has put Pope John ahead 25-12. Now Wilson can't handle that. Out of bounds, Pope John ball. A quick word from Villa Capri 2, serving up a wide variety of Italian favorites and treating our Lady Lions like family. Villa Capri 2 in the Upper Lake Plaza. May have to go there for some baked lasagna later on tonight. The weather's going to be ice cold, so I need a hot dish to try and get through the evening. Get through the Super Bowl tomorrow. I have to get some Villa Capri 2 in for some catering. Here's Krause on the left wing. Up top, Fitzmaurice on the left. Caley back to Mia Washington. Washington on the left. Now up top. Stolen away by Soroka. We got it loose on the floor. Saved by Ashley Williams. And a timeout by head coach Pete Torres. Wow, great pickup by Williams to save it from going out of bounds. And head coach Pete Torres with the quick timeout. We'll stay with you. So, about 25 seconds ago on the timeout, I want to let you know that the winner of this game will face Hunterdon Central versus North Hunterdon. It's going on today in Flemington. The other 2 matchups are Sparta, the 3 seed, against number 6, Hackettstown, and number 2, Voorhees, against number 7, Delaware Valley. Now, that will be the later game at Wallkill Valley next week. If you want to stick around, if you're watching the Pope John game live from there, they'll have the Sparta and Sparta versus Voorhees. Those brackets, I should say, as far as 2-3. Now they both could be upset, but travel on Fisher. It'll go Belvidere way. The Voorhees are 2. The winner of Voorhees and Delaware Valley versus the winner of Sparta and Hackettstown. Now the final is going to be at Centenary in Hackettstown on Friday, February 20th. That game will be broadcast exclusively by Big State Sports. So you need to go there and watch that. Or you just go to Centenary and watch the game. If Pope John gets there, we'll be out there supporting the Lady Lions. But here is Mia Washington up to Rose Krause on the left. Krause! And it's stolen away by number 31. Over to Natalie Soroka. Soroka drives the lane and a blocking foul on Fitzmaurice with 1:03 to go in the second quarter. So Fitzmaurice with the foul. It's a non-shooting. Wilson will inbound. Oh, they say it is a shooting foul, so head coach Torres is not happy with that. Well, it looked to me like she was driving the lane. The ball was still on the floor. You can see the argument on the floor between head coach Pete Torres and the referee. Well, first shot's good from Soroka. I'd love to see a replay. We can't do that right now, but go back on the file later on, take a look. Soroka hits both. Makes the score 25-14. Minute to go, first half. Fisher on the right. Now, after this game, Pope John goes back to regular season play. They've got 2 next week. Saddle River Day on Tuesday on the road, and then on Thursday at home against Randolph. We'll have both for you right here on Sports Voice TV on YouTube. Washington drives the lane. Oh, what a pretty move around Soroka. Faked her out inside and went to the outside to the baseline and hit the layup. Now the pass through the hands of number 31, Ashley Losco, and Pope John will inbound with 26.8 to go. Well, the Lady Lions and Belvidere were tied at the end of the first quarter, 8-8. Since then, Pope John has opened up a 27-14 lead. Washington into the front court. It really all changed once Nogovich went out with a 3rd foul. And Mia Washington and Rose Krause just put the game on their shoulders. And both of them together have really led the charge in this second quarter. Now Krause to the line, shooting a pair. First shot in and out by Krause. Riley Mindrzicki into the game for the first time today, number 4 for Lady Lions. Shot by Krause, no good. It's going to come down to Belvidere. Number 41, Leah Wilson, goes out of bounds. Hey, big plays and sweet treats go hand in hand tonight. From cookies and custom desserts, Baked by Kay brings the flavor every time and adds something special to any occasion. One bite and you'll know it's Baked by Kay. 3-point shot by Soroka, no good off the front rim. Rebound up in the air. Wilson puts it up. Good. Right at the buzzer. So the second time in 2 quarters that Belvidere hits a buzzer-beating shot. But this one does not tie the game. This one cuts the lead to 11. Pope John will go to halftime of this quarterfinal of the 100 Warren Sussex tournament action, leading by 11. We're at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, inside the Murphy Athletic Center. It's the top seed, Pope John Lady Lions, 27, and the 9th seeded Belvidere Lady Cedars, 16. We'll take a break for halftime. Come on back in about 5-10 minutes. We'll bring second half action to you. From the Murphy Athletic Center at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, Pope John leads Belvidere 27-16. We will be back on Sports Voice TV on YouTube after halftime.